Was the 50-year-old man who was dragged down the stairs of his house and then lynched a short distance from Delhi the victim of a carefully planned conspiracy? Is this a deliberate communal incident put together by forces trying to bring hatred between communities who've lived peacefully for decades? And even after this horrific death of Mohammed Akhlaq, why are some people in that village still unrepentant?
50-year-old Mohammed Akhlaq and his son were beaten by a mob. Beaten so badly, he died on the spot and his son is in critical condition in hospital. They were beaten after a rumour that they stored and ate beef in the Bisara village of Uttar Pradesh, just 50 kilometers from Delhi. Father and son were both dragged out of their home in front of their families.
ना कुछ बूझा ना गचाते, दीवार कूद कूद के दीवार के वाड़ तोड़ के घुस गए घर में, सारी चीज निकाल के ले गए सारा।
मेरे भतीजों को नाक में भी आँख में भी सब में खून में।
पहले तो कोई दुश्मनी थी क्या?
कोई भी नहीं, बाप दादा से चले आ रहे हैं। कोई बता दे इसके दादा की, बाप की, भैया की दुश्मनी हो।
The father and son were attacked after an announcement at the local temple that a cow carcass was found in Akhlaq's neighborhood. Soon after, a mob of 100 men attacked.
But why was Mohammed Akhlaq's house targeted? We are around 100 meters away from his house, where next to this transformer, some animal remains were found which were rumored to be remains of a calf. And Mohammed Akhlaq was apparently responsible for it. That's what the local villagers are saying. Also, some meat was recovered from Mohammed Akhlaq's house by the police, which has been sent to labs for testing to figure out what animal meat it is.
The meat was sent for a forensic test and has come back negative for beef. This is the first incident of this kind here. Bisara has been largely peaceful. So was it a pre-planned attack? Just hours before, inflammatory WhatsApp messages were also circulated.
जो announcement करने गया था, उसी में जो लोगों में तो ये तहकीकात किया जा रहा है, जो एक्चुअल में जो लोग गए थे या पकड़ने जा रहे हैं 4-5 लोग जो पकड़ने को शेष है, उन पर कार्रवाई, क्योंकि इंसाइटमेंट ऑफ वायलेंस उन्हीं लोगों के द्वारा किया गया था, उनके ऊपर भी जरूर कार्रवाई होगी।
The village is calm today. However, some politicians didn't help the situation.
देखिए, यदि गाय का मीट होता तो गाय पे क्योंकि लोगों की भावना जुड़ी हुई हैं और गाय के वध को करना निश्चित रूप से माहौल को खराब करने की घटना माना जाएगा। तो यदि गाय का वो है तो निश्चित रूप से उसमें फिर दोष है। भाई बच्चों वाला का मतलब जो भी हैं वो कोई बहुत सीजन्ड या जो बहुत मैच्योर्ड नहीं है जो हमने जानकारी करी है, वो सब 10-15 साल के बच्चे हैं।
Western UP has been communally tense ever since the Muzaffarnagar riots 2 years ago, which was also allegedly politically engineered. It was the BJP which gained from it by winning the maximum number of seats from Uttar Pradesh in the general elections. Though there are no obvious signs yet, but police are also delving deep to figure out whether or not this unfortunate incident was also part of a larger conspiracy. With camera person Madan Lal reporting from Dadri, Tonima Biswas for NDTV.
आप कॉर्पोरल हैं एयरफोर्स में, तो जब आपको खबर पता चली कि ऐसा इंसिडेंट हो गया तो फिर आपके पड़ोसी हैं सारे ये लोग, तो जब एक बार जाहिर सी बात है आप वापस उसी मोहल्ले में रह रहे हैं आप लोग, तो हो सकता है कुछ लोग उसी हिंसा में शामिल भी थे। तो
बिल्कुल वही लोग शामिल हैं, बताया है कि पड़ोसी जो सिस्टर है वो घर से ज्यादा बाहर नहीं निकलते।
किसी ने कुछ आपको बोला कि क्या हुआ? किसी ने
सिस्टर ने
माफी मांगी, किसी ने कहा कि गलत हुआ? नहीं, आपने पूछने की कोशिश की क्या हुआ?
इवन गांव का कोई बंदा नहीं दिखाई दिया पास में, सभी रिश्तेदार आकर इकट्ठे हुए थे, डेड बॉडी आई घर पर, गांव का एक बंदा भी मौजूद नहीं था।
जाहिर सी बात है तनाव का माहौल है, अभी वहाँ कोई अभी सब शांति बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, प्रशासन भी है, आप भी जाहिर सी बात के पूछना चाहेंगे लोगों को ऐसा क्या हुआ, ऐसा क्या कारण था?
किससे पूछूं? वहाँ पर खतरा लगता है किसी से बात करने के लिए।
पूरा जीवन काटा है आपने और अभी भी आपके परिवारजन वहाँ रहते हैं?
परिवारजन रहते हैं, लेकिन जब जान का खतरा हो जाए तो फिर आदमी को पहले जान बचानी पड़ती है, तो जान बचाने के लिए निकलना पड़ेगा कहीं ना कहीं, तो ठिकाना करना पड़ेगा।
क्योंकि कोई कारण निकल के अभी तक आया नहीं कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ और
वो तो क्या बताएंगे।
आप खुद मतलब वहाँ थे, देश की सेवा में पोस्टेड हैं इंडियन एयरफोर्स के, आप एकदम चौंक गए होंगे कि यहाँ एक तरीके से आप वहाँ देश की रक्षा कर रहे हैं।
मतलब कि फ्रेंडली मेरे रिश्ते सभी के साथ फ्रेंडली नेचर का से बात कर रहा था मैं। अभी तक क्या हुआ पता नहीं किसी।
Joining us now, Gaurav Bhatia, head of the legal cell of the Samajwadi Party, Kunwar Bhartendra Singh, the Lok Sabha MP of the BJP, Mr. V.P. Kapoor, former Director General of Police in Uttar Pradesh, and the freelance journalist Sharad Pradhan. Thank you all very much for joining us. Gaurav Bhatia, isn't it shocking that in Uttar Pradesh, once again, the power of the rumour is so much that it results in completely changing the lives of entire families in a communal incident like this? The power of a rumour that started in a temple late at night.
I agree with you, Vishnu. It is absolutely shocking. And the Chief Minister, Mr. Akhilesh Yadav himself, has said the same thing, that this is a very shocking incident, and he's condemned the incident. It is a matter of grave concern for us that how social media and an invisible force is operating in the state of UP to actually communalize the environment, to divide people on the basis of religion. And it becomes even worse when a former MLA of the BJP, which your channel itself was showing, is making such an irresponsible statement to aggravate the situation when the state government has, by means of great effort, ensured normalcy in the area for the time being. The state government has acted upon the incident immediately. They reached the spot within a few minutes, and after that 6 arrests have been made out of the 10 persons who have been named in the FIR. And through your channel, I wish to reassure the viewers that the other 4 would also not be spared, and they will be arrested.
But the mob
was
of 100 people, Gaurav.
Against them.
The mob was of 100 people is what we are told. You made 6 arrests so far.
Yes.
Are you going to be making more arrests?
Right, Vishnu. Yes, Vishnu. The number is still to be ascertained, the exact number, but the FIR mentions 10 persons and there are 5 unidentified persons. Now, our endeavor is to ensure that all arrests are made promptly, and there are teams that are working on making these arrests. However, my only appeal right now is that all political parties should not try to politicize, rather stand with the family members who have lost their loved ones. That is the need of the hour.
Kunwar Bhartendra Singh, sir, let me ask you this. There was a BJP MLA who went over there. He spoke to cameras. He's been the BJP MLA in that area earlier on. And while he did strongly condemn the incident, he also said that excitement resulted in this happening. Excitement? Can excitement condone, or is excitement a reason for a murder taking place?
No, it is a very, very sad incident. And the MP, the Honourable Minister from that area, Mahesh Sharma ji, has already completely condoned the incident, has said whoever the guilty are should certainly be punished, and we must somehow hold the peace together now. But at the same time, I would like to say that cow slaughter, firstly it's a law and order problem, and let's not mistake it to be a communal problem. And it's an economic problem, because cows are being, cow theft has become a huge nuisance in UP, and they are being slaughtered all the time.
This is not a communal incident.
Openly. And I think it's an economic incident. I think it's a law and order incident, because according to the 1955 ban on cow slaughter, Prevention of Cow Slaughter Act of 1955, cow slaughter and cow, which includes cow, bull, calf and bullocks, has been banned. And it is a cognizable offence, punishable by 2 years of imprisonment. In 1991, an ordinance was passed, and again on the same
Sir,
issue.
Is it
and
therefore
in
just a coincidence?
Again, a law was passed by the UP Assembly on the same issue.
Mr. Bhartendra, Gaurav, one moment, Mr. Bhartendra Singh, is it
मेरा
just
नाम
a coincidence?
Bhartendra Singh है.
Sir,
Gaurav ji, my name is Bhartendra
Sir,
Singh.
is it just a coincidence,
Yes,
sir?
I'm sorry, Bhartendra ji.
One moment.
I'm sorry,
Mr.
Bhartendra.
Bhartendra Singh, sir, is it just a coincidence
Allow
that
me to
one
finish,
of two
because
Muslim...
I'm
sir, I will, sir. But you made a point. I just want to... And then you please complete your point. I don't want to interrupt like this, but you made a point, so I'm asking. Is it purely a coincidence, therefore, in your opinion, that one of two odd Muslim families in this particular village would be targeted? Is that it? Do you not believe this to be part of a larger communal mindset, which for some reason or the other came into this village where Hindus and Muslims have been living peacefully for generations?
That's precisely. That is why I'm saying it is not a communal problem. If it was a communal problem, it should have occurred earlier. How come they were living peacefully for all these years? What goes wrong is that the Prevention of Cow Slaughter Act is not being implemented, and people are getting frustrated because the farmer is going at a terrible loss. He's committing suicide in this most agreeable area of Uttar Pradesh. Farmers are being driven to suicide, and now the only source of enhancing their income, their cows are being stolen.
Sir, this
and
was
slaughtered.
A rumor, sir.
And when
This
they go
was
and
a
complain
rumor
to the police station,
this is a
are not
rumor
being
of
filed
a cow slaughter,
and they are not
sir.
being helped.
So this is a rumor of a cow slaughter, Mr. Bhatendra Singh, sir. It's not even something that has been completely proven.
But at the same time, the meat of the animal concerned has been taken and sent to establish whether it was cow.
Sir, apparently
or whether
it wasn't.
it was
Gaurav,
buffalo.
would you
So
like to come in on this? Earlier reports.
Yeah, please, Vishnu, I would like to come in because it disturbs me further when I hear Mr. Bhartendra Singh. He's a very learned person. Even going by what he's saying, say if it was a violation of an act, does that justify that a mob comes and takes away life of a human being? I think that is impermissible.
No, it doesn't at all.
Any violation,
it does not at all.
Even under the act, has to be dealt with in accordance with law. The real problem lies elsewhere,
Precisely.
Vishnu. The real problem is that when cow slaughter is made a communal agenda for political gains, we saw it happening in Maharashtra. We have seen it happening in other states also. The BJP has tried that the communal harmony should get disturbed and the society should get polarized.
No, but are you trying to say, Gaurav, that the BJP was responsible for this?
No, Vishnu. All I am trying to say is that the sinister design of an invisible force is something that will also be investigated in this crime and incident. And the circulation of WhatsApp message, whether it was a larger conspiracy, is something that will be investigated, because if there are other persons behind the scene, then it is imperative that those persons are also tried under law.
Two questions, Gaurav, before I go across to my other panelists. Is it now a fact that in fact the meat inside the house of this gentleman was not beef, it was something else?
No, Vishnu, to that I would only say that the sample has been sent to Mathura, the FSL lab, and the report is still awaited. For me to comment prematurely would be highly irresponsible, so I would just request that we wait for the final report to come, and that would clearly establish whether it was something that was banned or not.
Okay.
And at this juncture, to say whether it was or not would not be appropriate.
Mr. VP Kapoor, let me ask you this, sir. As a former Director General of Police, the use of social media and technology, not just on this occasion, but in the recent past as well, WhatsApp, videos uploaded on YouTube or taken from YouTube, put onto WhatsApp and circulated wrong videos. We've seen this when the Muzaffarnagar riots took place, and in this particular case, again, there were bad messages meant to incite people going around on WhatsApp. What are the options available to the police to try and ensure that this can be stopped?
Well, as a professional police officer, I would like to make 4 or 5 points. I am not going into the politics. There is no doubt about that there is polarization in most of the districts of my state, UP, on caste and communal lines. And the sensitivity of the people, there is no social harmony left in the villages. You spread a small rumor, but everybody starts believing it. And secondly, even the community we used to have, village defense societies, panchayats and all we have got. Even if you have such a rumor, they have no forum where they can meet and sort out these things. They straight away go and raid the house of that person and indulge in killing and all those things. So, because as you know, police is not present in every village. They will come only after they are informed. That will take a lot of time.
In this case, it happened very fast. In this case, it happened very fast.
That's what I am saying.
Yeah.
It happened very fast.
I would like to come in here. I want to cite an incident.
I am coming to the third point.
Mr. Bhartendra Singh, I'll come to you in 2 seconds, sir.
But I have made 2 points. Number one, there is no social harmony. Number two, there is no mechanism in the village to squash such rumours or to sit together and to sort out these differences. So far as the police is concerned, they are not present in every village.
Okay.
It depends. One point I would like to make.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have seen with the passage of time, people at large, not only in this case, are losing faith in the police administration, that they won't be able to act impartially.
That's an absolutely fair point. Mr. Bhartendra Singh, go ahead, sir, with the point you were making.
I was saying that this incident of cow theft is happening all over the place, and it is being done by people who are involved in the government. I want to take an example of the MLA of Bijnor, her right-hand man. There is this conversation on a telephone which is on WhatsApp all over the place, in which the MLA, who's a Samajwadi Party person, and the MP who fought the election against me, the MP candidate, Shahnawaz Rana's relative, Tawfiq Khan and Khushnood, are speaking, and they are saying that a cow slaughter took place in a madrasa, but they did not allow the report to take place, and they will not allow these reports to take place. And then they even go and say, what can the Chief Minister do, and what can Mulayam Singh Yadav do, and then come out with a whole lot of curses for the two senior leaders. So what I am trying to say is that local leaders are taking full advantage that the cow prevention of cow slaughter is not enacted. The farmers are pressed economically, their payments are not coming, their wheat was half the price, paddy is 1/3 the price, sugarcane has not been paid for the last 3 years in my constituency. Now the only thing that is giving them income is milk, and the cows are being stolen. When they go to the police station, the reports are not being written. So there's a huge frustration which is leading to these incidents. But at the same time, I would say you can never justify the death of a person who's been living there and is
no,
a
so I take the point.
person.
I take the point. You're saying that you're not. I mean, you are criticizing the murder of this individual.
Vishnu,
I take
can
that.
Please respond to
completely.
Mr. Pradhan, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I must get Gaurav in on this to reply. The point being made by Mr. Bhartendra Singh is that there is a conspiracy which involves in parts of Uttar Pradesh, perhaps this particular area or areas nearby, the lifting of cattle which potentially incites communal situations. How do you respond?
Yeah, first of all, I am not aware whether Mr. Bhartendra Singh, after knowing that a crime is being committed, went to the police station to register a complaint or not. And if the complaint is not registered, then there is a judiciary also where you can file a complaint. I am not aware of the facts, but I can assure him and reassure him that there have been number of cases which have been booked under the Prevention of Cow Slaughter Act in UP, and that is only because the state government had the intention to act against offenders. Secondly, it actually pains us when I see that a BJP ex-MLA himself says that children of the area got excited and therefore they committed this crime. And now with great pain and effort, the police of UP acted and arrested, and the MLA was saying that they have been wrongly arrested and should be released. Such statements at a sensitive juncture like this should not be made by a public representative of a national party. It doesn't befit that person. And third, responding to the remark made by the officer here, I would say that police was so prompt that they reached the house within 15 minutes and they did their duty, they acted promptly, and in fact even today there are police officers trying to ensure that the communal harmony is maintained in the region. In this case, the police
the communalism and the role of the state, the investigation into the Muzaffarnagar riots and its aftermath condemns the role of the Uttar Pradesh police, saying that it is comprehensively communal in so many ways. In as much as the police may have acted this time,
I would like to come in, please.
What has been mentioned by a former DGP?
Factually,
Yes,
Actually,
yes, Gaurav.
You are not right, Vishnu, because
I want to just come.
I was representing the state government before the Honorable Supreme Court, and in its order, they made one observation, and that was that the intelligence inputs from the center were not shared by the state government, and the state government should have acted promptly. But does that justify the complicity of the BJP MLAs and public officers who were themselves involved, and they have been charge sheeted and are facing trials
Okay, Gaurav.
today?
Okay, Gaurav. Let's try and stick to this
act promptly
particular incident for the moment. Mr. Bhatendra Singh, give me a moment. Give me just. I want to go across to Sharad Pradhan, and then I'll come back to you. Mr. Pradhan, it just strikes me at a larger level, as a freelance journalist, would you like to sort of reflect on this? This is a family in 2015 which lives on the outskirts of Delhi. The elder son, or one of the sons of the man who was lynched in this village, is in the Indian Air Force in Tambaram, right? The other one is an MBA graduate, and in 2015, on the basis of rumours, this man is killed because apparently he might have beef inside a fridge in his house. How utterly absurd is this?
Well, Vishnu, I would like to say a couple of things, but I hope that you will give me reasonable time to reply to so many things that I have heard just now from various speakers. Well, from what it appears, you know, particularly from what Mr. Bhatendra Singh has been saying, it is very apparent he is trying to put the cart before the horse, and you know, trying to trivialize this whole incident by focusing only on the issue of cow slaughter, which was actually completely banned only in 2002 and not in 1991. Prior to 2002, cow slaughter was allowed. Only non-milking cows and bulls beyond the age of 15 were allowed to be slaughtered in Uttar Pradesh. It was only in 2002 that the law was amended and there was a complete ban imposed.
He's wrong. He doesn't know the law.
With there, Mr. Bhatendra Singh is going on the premise
There's an act
that
of
the poor
1955.
old man, Muhammad Akhlaq,
There's an act of
was
1955.
storing beef. This presumption shows that the prejudice of the BJP-minded people.
Okay.
You know, they are going on this premise that the poor man had stored beef. They are accusing, they are already holding him guilty of committing a crime.
Mr. Bhatendra Singh reply to that.
From what I have learned, Vishnu, let me complete, please.
You see, it is a very
from what I have, my information is the officers of the Animal Husbandry Department at the local level, who are experts in veterinarians, who can identify prima facie, they have described it as mutton. So where is the violation of the law? Are we discussing the brutality with which this man has been done to death?